What's up, guys? Today we're talking about Karve Shaving Company's Christopher Bradley aluminum. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to another Razor Spotlight video. Today I'll be talking about Karve Shaving Company's Christopher Bradley, specifically the aluminum edition. So first we'll talk about the packaging. You'll see I'm holding here just the simple white box. Right there. Simple, straightforward, does the job, holds the razor in place. And you can see here from the foam insert, it can hold up to 4 additional plates besides the one assembled in the razor. So let's take a closer look at the razor. So you can see here, if you're familiar with the brass handle, it's the same pattern here. Much like knurling and other handles, it helps a little bit with the grip, and it's attractive to the eye too. What's cool about the aluminum too is the two-tone. So it's charcoal gray. The lighting may or may not show that. It might come off more as black, but in person, it's a charcoal gray. And the base plates for the Karve aluminum come in this really nice metallic red that really pops. Especially against the dark charcoal. I think it makes for a very attractive razor. Alright, so let's get this razor disassembled and take a closer look. Now before I forget, Chris Kirchen is the artisan behind Karve Shaving Company and is based out of Canada. This razor retails for about $75 USD at the time of recording. Here you can see the top cap. Now the base plates are marked with what aggression level they are. I've included a link in the description below if you want to see what the different blade gaps are. This one I'm holding right here is the C plate, and that's my preferred plate as a daily driver. I believe that one is 0.85 millimeters blade gap. Now one thing I know the other shavers are going to wonder about is how it compares to the brass Christopher Bradley razor. So if you bring that in, you can see here, this is the 3.5-inch handle C plate. And honestly, the main difference between the two of them is going to be the weight. Now the handle size, the handle length, you can choose whichever you want, and the base plates are variable too. But these both kind of head-to-head, when comparing the C plates, I found them to shave exactly the same. The only difference really is what handle length you go for and what weight you kind of prefer in your razor. Overall, I prefer the heavier brass, but I had no problems, using the aluminum handle in my test shaves. And if anything, I'm really coming around onto the lighter razors as viable options in my shave den. Alright, so going to the test shave, I was already pretty familiar with the Karve Christopher Bradley, having used the brass one before, and really finding the performance of the aluminum to be the same as far as aggression goes. My go-to razor blades for both my test and regular shaves are Pulse Silver Super Iridiums and Gillette Silver Blues. The C plate is on the milder side of medium in terms of aggression. You'll have to work pretty hard to cut or nick yourself if you're not a beginner. If you're familiar with the Rockwell 6S or the 6C and that type of very similar adjustable razor, I would compare the C plate to be about a 3 or 4 on the Rockwell model. I think what's really going to come down to, besides the actual weight of the razor that you prefer, is the aesthetics. So what colors do you prefer? There's also one additional stainless steel version that I forgot to mention before, and so that'll even give you, a different kind of look and feel than the brass or the aluminum. But in the end, what kind of shave you receive, I believe is going to be the same regardless. I do think it's great that Karve is offering their razor in all these different materials, because what happens is it opens up this razor to various price points. So whether you're a budget shaver or a collector, you're going to find something that falls in your price point. Now in the future, Karve may offer the base plates in different colors, and I think just for variety's sake, that might be something interesting. So keep your eyes peeled on Karve's site if that sounds like something for you, a contemporary pop of color in your razor. Alright, so in wrapping up, this is a razor that gets my recommendation. It will draw comparisons to the Rockwell 6S or the 6C, but overall, I definitely like the look and design of the Karve better. If you're dipping your toes into the upper mid-range price point of razors, this is a great place to start. I want to thank my friend Ruds Shaves for lending me the razor for this review. If you're interested in seeing a razor spotlight on the brass version of the Karve Christopher Bradley razor, let me know in the comments below. I want to thank you guys so much for your time and watching. I hope you found this review helpful. If you enjoyed the video, remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.